Chippewa Valley fashionistas strutted their stuff and showcased their works of wearable art at the 2012 Pardone Fashion Show in an effort to support a good cause. Ray Nimmer, one of the co-directors, started the show 3 years ago. She says that this year's French theme, outre, was intended to inspire the set design more than the designers. Nimmer says she wanted to keep the theme broad so designers wouldn't feel restricted or held back.
It doesn't play into the designs or the garments for the designers. They're free to do whatever they want. So they're not held back by the theme, but it's just something we use, so we're using outre, so we're using that kind of bizarre, out of the ordinary.
Anyone interested in fashion can present their pieces. Out of the 20 fashion designers in this year's show, some came from as far as Chicago, Minneapolis, and the Green Bay area, but most of the designers were recent UW-Stout art graduate students. All proceeds from the event were donated to the Cammie Johnson Memorial Scholarship for Juvenile Diabetes. Nimmer, who works at Zanzibar's restaurant and pub in Menomonie, received help from owners Mark and Robin Johnson to set up the non-profit donations at the show. Robin and Mark began the Cammie Johnson Juvenile Diabetes Fund shortly after their daughter passed away in 2007. She died from complications related to the disease. A silent auction was held from 6 to 7 to raise money for the cause, with numerous items donated from local businesses, including Menomonie Market, Tangled Up in Hue, and the local store. The money raised during the show will be divided among a diabetes camp in Hudson and the scholarship fund, which helps send kids in the local Menomonie area to college. Sophie Boss, a type 1 diabetic, opened the fashion show and explained the disease and discussed her experiences at the diabetic camp.
The Cammie Johnson Foundation is an amazing, incredible, and awesome thing for kids with type 1 diabetes. This is because it sends kids with type 1 diabetes to diabetes camps. Now, what is a diabetes camp and what makes it so special? What makes diabetes camps special is that at diabetes camps, the counselors will test the kids' blood sugars.
Nimmer hopes that people who attend the show think it's a worthwhile event, but most importantly, have an enjoyable time.
I just want them to be impressed. I don't know. I hope they think it's worth their money. I just hope they have a really awesome time. I want it to be suspenseful and just moving and I don't know. I just want them to have a really good time. So they come back because hopefully I'd like to do it again. So,
with photographer Katie Wanzer, I'm Jenny Talon for Inside Eau Claire.